My name is Victor from Akwa Ibom State in Nigeria. So I'm here to testify for what God did for me. Like God really saved my life. I think that was the very first time I got a direct threat to my life. So let me just give the full story. Okay, I reside in Akwa Ibom State as at that time. So I now travel to Kaduna State to write my post-UTME at AFIT, that is it, Air Force Institute of Technology. So I finished writing the exams, led around, like meet friends. So on my way back to Akwa Ibom State, so I boarded AKTC transportation company, like AKTC transport company bus. So at that time I was traveling back with my friend, one of my friend. So I don't know. Okay, the night before I travel, I went out from the barracks to eat some food, like last meal. There, like went out with some of my friends. So in the morning I felt sick because of the food I ate. So I felt very sick. I was poaching like in the morning. So since I had already bought ticket now, so I had to just move out. So I boarded the bus with my friend and he now started the journey from television garrison at Kaduna State. Started the journey. The journey was okay. So we now along the way, I think at Kogi State, this is Kogi State, I don't know. At Kogi State, we now stopped. So the running stomach was actually disturbing me. So I now went to the toilet. Okay, no. When the bus now stopped in the field, normally they stop at filling station so that passengers can let to go and eat. So when they now stop now, since I was sitting, me and my friend were sitting at the extreme back, the back seat of the bus. So since I was there at the back now, and I wanted to use the toilet very fast, I tried opening the back boot of the bus. I couldn't, like it was as if the door was locked, and I was very weak, so I couldn't open it. So even this my friend now, he saw that I wanted to open the door, but I couldn't open it. So I now had to use the normal door that everybody used. So I went out to use the toilet, and I couldn't even eat there because I was sick, very very sick like this. I don't know, it's to give me a job. So now everybody now finished eating. Now went back to the bus and continued our journey. So everything went smoothly. Passed through different states. So should be around 9 o'clock or to 10 o'clock at night. That was when we reached Abia State. So some persons are dropped on the way. We had 2 people dropped at Umuahia. Like they think that is the capital of Abia State. So we were just close to my state, and I know now driver started this thing. I think he had already reached, so there was no need to fear about the journey again. So I don't know, I actually slept almost throughout the journey. So around that time now I was awake. I was just watching the road. So then I discovered that there's a mini bus approaching us, and they actually stopped, like they was facing our bus. So the driver stopped too, and I was like thinking, is it that he doesn't want to go to the right so that bus can, all these stuff now drivers do and do, like this one doesn't want to, this one doesn't want to. And the next thing I saw huge guys, I did not see gun that time. I saw some guys out from the mini bus with black and black, And the next thing I saw was a gun. Okay, our driver had wind down his window glass had wind down, so he was like putting his hand and driving out, right? So the next thing they did was pull out pistol gun to the driver's head and tell the driver to off the vehicle. So immediately I saw that, okay. And now okay, my laptop back, okay, I traveled with my laptop and my stuff. My laptop bag was on my lap. So when I now saw that particular stuff now, I now took my laptop back and put it under the seat. So when I put it under the seat now, I now reach out to the same door I tried to open in the afternoon. I couldn't open it. Sharp, the door opened. And when the door opened, I jumped out and ran. And this my friend now jumped out too and ran with me. So they actually pursued us, but they did not shoot. They pursued us. So we ran, and we had to branch somehow path that looked like a path that led to someone's house. We now ran there and met some people there, and we were like, we told them what happened, and they now say we should hide. So we now hide ourselves. So later on now we now came out, and this my friend here, like, was with military uniform, like he's a cadet, was with military uniform and was in the same car, like was in the bus. He didn't wear his luggage, the military uniform was there. And two, there's a soldier from Mediguri that sent his luggage with his military uniform inside the bag. He rebuilt it from Mediguri to Kaduna, from Kaduna State to Akwa ibom. So that's how, according to what they explained, that's how he did it. So basically, if you looked at me, you think I'm a military person now, because since I was going to write exams now, I'd bob my head. Okay, I didn't have BS that time. So they now ran out. So these guys had actually hijacked the bus. They took the bus. So eventually, okay, I actually thought that they were just going to rob, collect stuff, then leave. So we didn't know that they actually hijacked the bus. It was later on. Okay, that evening now, we now had to, after they left, we now had to, because I even left. Okay, I was with my phone, because I was using a crossback. My phone was there with me, but my laptop, I left my laptop, my other stuff, my documents, everything inside the bus around. So that night now, we had to approach, because when we now walked far, like a little bit far, after we left the guys, we ran to okay, I'm trying to remember. Okay, yeah, we now met some persons, a shop. We now explained everything to them, and I couldn't even eat self since morning, so I was very thirsty. So they now gave me water. I drank the water. So one of them decided to lodge us that night. We slept in someone's house that night. So in the morning, now trying to find a way. So since the place was close to my state, it was very close. So from there now we went to Ikotipene. Yeah, Ikotipene. Yes, Ikotipene local government. Went to AKTC office there. So the AKTC office, they now say, oh, our stuff is not there. So since they now find out that they had military stuff there, they took it to the garrison between Umoya and Ikotipene, the military garrison, yeah. So we now went, they now explained everything to us. They said that we now went back to the military garrison between Abia State and Umoya. We now went there. The captain then now explained everything to her, what happened, what the driver told them. Say that when they now came, when the armed robbers hijacked the bus. Okay, when they came, they hijacked the bus. They took it inside a thick forest, and they now started ransacking everything one by one. They now saw the two bags that had military uniform in, and they were like, those are the two guys that ran. So they now went back to look for us. They were like, oh, if I thought that we were still in the bus, or like if they had caught us, that would be our end. So the two ladies that were inside the bus, they raped them inside the thick forest. They took them. So they took my laptop, took everything. They took a bag of rice, because I tell you, one of the passengers actually were built at one of the passengers took was with rice, bag of rice. Well, we are not so they actually benefited from that pressure very well. So they took all my stuff. They took even my personal bill, like my perfume, my palms. They took all those stuff. So I give God the glory, because God has just given us a way that we escaped that particular event. But that was the very first time I'd experienced armed robbers attack. That was the first time, and I thank God that I wasn't armed. Nothing happened to me. Nothing happened to the person I was with too. It was all by the mercies of God. And I wasn't even strong myself, and I discovered that I ran very fast. I wasn't strong. I didn't even eat like good food since morning, but I was very fast, and I give God the glory that God saved my life. Seriously, there is no how they would have paid us, especially those. I think Abia State also has those guys also operate. IPO also operate here. There's no how they would have paid us, but by God's mercies we escaped, and I give God all the glory for His mercies and His loving kindness over my life. That's not my only testimony. I have so many testimonies that God has been with me. God has been with me always. God has been with me. So that's my testimony on that particular event. I have different testimonies which I'll give a lot of them later on.